Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I have a makeup basket video today. I haven't done a makeup basket in a while, and I'd been using the last one I did for like a long time, like maybe a month or something. And I was kind of like, I really need to switch it up. And so I grabbed something different here or there and throw it in my basket, and then it starts to get really like full of stuff and you can't find anything. So I was like, okay, that's just it. I need to do a new basket. So I really pulled out my stuff and dug out some things that I haven't seen the light of day in a while. Plus I have something that's brand new. So I'm gonna try to start like where in order that I would do my face, but if I forget something, I'll throw it in when I, come across it. I have this Smashbox Photo Finish primer in the green color correcting. I got this at the CCO, and it's probably about halfway, maybe 3/4 of the way gone. So I'm going to see if I can finish that. Also, I have another primer in here too. It's the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. This is another primer that I like quite a bit, and I kind of forgot about using it. And then the other day it was really hot. It's been super hot here in Michigan. I think it's been hot everywhere. But we were going to an event over the weekend at Greenfield Village, and it was like in the 90s. And so I pulled this one out, and it did a really good job at keeping me, not looking like an oil slick the entire day. So I like this one too. And then especially paired with the foundation that I pulled out was my Laura Geller Balance and Brighten in Medium. Do I have that on today? I have this on today as a finishing powder. It's kind of a heavy finishing powder, but that's okay. I don't know. But I do use this in the summertime. Normally I would use the Fair. I also have it in that, but I'm already starting to get a little bit darker, even though I've been really, really good about wearing my sunscreen, and I wear a hat when I'm outside and everything. I've still been just deepening up anyways from all my time spent outdoors. And then, so I grabbed this Stay Matte Clinique foundation also in the color Neutral. I wore this yesterday. I had forgotten how this is with like a little bit of it goes a long, long way. So I was kind of cakey yesterday. Even though I didn't mean to be, so I'm going to have to be sparing with this. But it doesn't have any SPF in it or anything. I just thought that it would be really good for it, because like I looked at our extended forecast, and next weekend, this coming weekend, same thing, like Sunday is 94. And we do activities every weekend. We go to these baseball games, which I think I've mentioned them before, that go on in the summertime, and it's old-fashioned baseball. And it's outdoors, and we sit in the shade, but still, when it's 95, and it's supposed to be 95 Sunday, that's what they said. So I thought this stuff might come in handy, I also pulled in a BB cream, if I can find it. I hate to rattle stuff around. I know that makes a lot of noise, so I try not to do that. This is the Too Faced Tinted Beauty Balm with SPF 20. I think I got this when I did a swap with Jenna. I'm pretty sure, and I like it. It's what I have on today, and then I set it with that Laura Geller, and I like this quite a bit. It's just like a deluxe travel size though, but it's fun, and it's lightweight, and SPF 20 is always good. And then for the concealer, I also have my Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer, but I switched the shades. I had this other shade. I think this one's called Parfait. It's hard for me to read, and I didn't bring my readers. My other one was Buttercream, and that one's really light, but this one I think is called Parfait. And if it's not Parfait, forgive me, but I think that's what it is. And that's what I have on now, because now that I'm a little bit deeper, that Buttercream was getting to be way too light. I also always have on hand my Coty Airspun powder. And then what else do I have? Oh, to set my under eye concealer is my e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. I like this stuff a lot. I repurchased this many, many, many times. Okay, I got a lot of crap in here, so I'm trying to go like right through it. So I put up an Instagram post the other day and on my Facebook, because I was wanting to use some of the Bee Blush Sticks by Avon, the blush sticks, and I couldn't decide which ones I wanted. So I narrowed it down to 4, because I think there's 8. I have 8 or 9 of them, and then I narrowed it down to 4, and I put swatches up and I asked people to help me decide. But what I decided to go with is Golden Nude and Mandarin Glow. So the Golden Nude is what I have on today. I also have a blush over top of it, but these are so pretty. So that's the Golden Nude, and I'll swatch it for you guys. It's just, I'm not gonna swatch everything, but oh, these are so nice. I just love these. So that's Golden Nude. It's gorgeous. And what I do is I put my primer on and my foundation, excuse me, and my concealer, and then I'll put this on, and then I'll set it with a little bit of powder, or I'll put a little bit of powder blush over top of it. And then this one's Mango Mandarin. Oh, these are so pretty. So that's Mango Mandarin. It's like a deeper coral color, but not too orangey at all. They're just lovely. I don't know. These blush sticks are one of my favorite Avon makeup products ever. They're so nice. And I'm also using my NARS Laguna bronzer. It's in the duo with the Orgasm blush. But I have been really working on using it, and I have a lot of pan going. Look at that. Isn't that exciting? I hardly ever pan things, hardly ever. So for me, this is a big deal. So I'm gonna try to finish this up this summer. That's the Orgasm blush next to it, and I don't know if I'll get to that, but I have that in other palettes too, blush palettes, which I have more Laguna in other palettes too, but I also have the Laguna on today as an eyeshadow, like as a crease color. So that's always nice. And then I have this powder blush, which I've showed before. It's too pretty to not use. It's the Dior Nude Skin Blush. This came out, and the color is Nude Skin Tan Tie-Dye Edition. It's the coral. It came in like a coral or a pink, and I've showed this before. Oh, it's so lovely. It's just beautiful. I love it. And it's just way too nice to let it sit. You know what I mean? It's just too nice to have it be sitting in my drawer, never using it. I wore it yesterday and I forgot how much I really, really like it. So I have that to set my my blushes with too. And I don't really have a highlighter pulled because I can use that Orgasm blush as a highlight. It's got lots of glow. I put a little bit of that over top of that today. Also, yeah, so that's it for blushes, I think. Yes. Now eyeshadow, I have, I pulled out this color tattoo from Maybelline in Nude Pink to use as a primer. I have a whole bunch of color tattoos that have never even been opened. So it's just like a nude pink color, you know, but I had never used it, so I thought, well, I better get on it. And it's nice. I like it. It's a really, like, basically a slightly cool skin color, slightly flesh colored, but it's like a little bit cooler than like your own natural flesh color. I got a wonky updo today because it's so hot out. And then for eyeshadows, I picked out some pigments from MAC that I haven't used in forever, and I don't own very many pigments from MAC at all, but I purchased a holiday set like 2 years ago, and I can't even see what these are called, you guys. I can't see what they're called, but they're gorgeous and they're beautiful, and I wanted to use them. So I have them on today. I have 2 of them. This one I have on today. I mean, seriously, look how, behold the beauteousness of that rose gold. Oh, it's just stunning. Beautiful. And then this one, is that the one I have on also? Yeah. And then I have this one on also on my lids. But the words are so tiny on the bottom, I can't read what they're called. It just says not for individual resale. So this is the 3rd one. There was 4 in the set. but I only pulled out these 3. This one is just like a really pale silvery pink color. I just thought that was really, really nice too, but I didn't use this one today. And then the other eyeshadow that I have is, I did purchase the Anastasia Modern Romance palette. I did a little haul video for it, but I haven't uploaded it. I don't know if I'm going to. I haven't decided. But I did purchase this. I haven't had a purchase from Sephora in a really, really long time. And I really, excuse me. I really like the way that this... I have a frog in my throat. I really like the way this palette looked, and I haven't bought hardly anything from Sephora or any high-end makeup this year. I've been doing excellent and really, really good on my shopping. So, and I don't have any Anastasia eyeshadow. All I have from Anastasia is those highlighters. So I thought, what the heck? So this is what it is. Of course, I'm sure you've seen it a billion times because everybody and their mother is doing a video on it, and it does come with the brush. It's really, really pretty, and I really like it, and I'm really glad because I think that I purchased it because I think it's super versatile. You know, it works for summer and fall and winter, and it's just a really, really nice palette, and I'm happy. It made me happy to buy it. Yeah, I was in the haul video that I don't know if I'm going to upload because it was very small. It was like some sunscreen from Ulta and then that palette. I had said, you know, last year I made VIB Rouge, which is nothing I don't think to brag about because it's just like kind of stupid to spend that much money on makeup. But so you know how much I spent to obtain the Rouge, you know, status. This year, we're halfway through the year. It's June. And with that palette, my Sephora purchases are like at $100. So that just goes to show you the amount of spending difference between last year and this year. I'm doing really, really good. So I'm really proud of myself. So I thought, you know what? Go ahead and get that palette if you want it. And then I have this eyeshadow from Lorac that I keep trying to use to pan. It's just a cream color highlight shade, underbrow highlight. I swear this sucker keeps going and going and going, you know. And then I have a couple different eyeliners. I pulled out quite a few actually because I'm trying to work through them. This one is an Avon eyeliner and Mega Impact, which they don't even have those anymore. They have the Super Shock, but this one's called Sage Shock, and it's like a green color right there. It's one of my favorites. And I actually have another one on backup, so that's good. And then this one is also another of the Mega Impact eyeliners from Avon, and this color is Extreme Cobalt. So that's obviously the blue one there. And then I pulled out 3 Urban Decay liners because I have these and I want to kind of use them. But to be honest with you, I don't know if I'm going to end up just pitching them because they don't sharpen very well. I struggle with sharpening anyways. And to me, they're harder to sharpen than my Avon gel liners and my Sephora 12-hour contour, I think is what they're called, eyeliners. Those are really easy to sharpen, and so are the Avon ones. But these Urban Decay ones are kind of wonky. So this one is this is one of the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide-On pencils in Perversion. I think this came in an Ipsy bag, which I don't subscribe to Ipsy anymore. So it's just a black there. It's a really dense black, so I do like that. But it is a pain in the butt for me to sharpen it. And then this one is called Lust. It's a purple, and actually this one sharpens really good. So I don't quite know what the difference is between them. So this one's Lust. So this one sharpens really nicely. And then the brown one I have here is called Whiskey, and that's the one I'm wearing today. And this is another one that's kind of hard to sharpen. So that's Whiskey right there. And you know, it's just because I have other eyeliners in these shades like purples and blacks and browns that are easier for me to handle and sharpen. So why struggle with something if I don't need to? For brows, I'm still working on this L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper, and it's the light shade, light brown, I think is what it's called. So I have that on. It looks like this. And then I also have on my Avon Glimmer Stick brow definer in Tawny. I go through these like crazy. I just finished one yesterday. It's that shade. It's like a reddish brown color. So that's Tawny right there. And then I pulled 2 mascaras out of my stash because I had quite a few that needed to be used up. And both of these, this one was a free sample. I must have got it in like one of those, like if you buy something at Ulta, or you get like the bag and it's filled with little samples if your purchase is over such and such. Because I've had it in there for a while. This is the Buxom Full and Fabulous, and I just love the packaging on that. Isn't that adorable? It's super, super cute. So that's the one I have on today, and I like it. I think it's a good definer. I think it has a tendency to clump a little bit though, so that's what the brush looks like on that. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know. Actually I ended up throwing some mascaras out because they were older, and I went through them, and I'm weeding down, so I'm gonna have to purchase some mascaras in the future, and I don't know, this might be a consideration, but I do think I am gonna get the MAC Zoom Lash mascara. I had a sample of that I used up in my last makeup basket, and I just threw it out yesterday, and I really, really like that. So during the Nordstrom sale next month, I think I'm gonna pick that up. And then this one is the City Colors, or City Color Be Bold 3 times Volume and Length mascara. And the shade in this is, I guess it's just black, I don't know. And, oh yeah, just black. And I know this came in an Ipsy bag. I'm almost positive it did, because I know they have like City Color stuff sometimes. And this is like one of those wonky wands that you have to really be careful, because you could stab yourself with. So I don't know, we'll have to see how that goes for that one. I wore this yesterday, and it was okay. City Color is quite inexpensive, and I can purchase it at Five Below is where I usually see it, and I've also purchased it online too. So that's pretty much it, you guys. Oh, and I have been using also here and there this Bobbi Brown Chocolate Shimmer Ink eyeliner. I've been using it on the days that it's really, really hot and we're outside. This is what it looks like. It's kind of got a little bit of gold shimmer in there, or bronzy shimmer. I use it on my upper waterline, not upper waterline, my upper lash line, and then I don't put anything on the lower line or mascara or anything, just because when it's so hot you sweat, you know, and I don't want anything to smear around down there. So I've been using that a little bit too. So I was kind of glad to switch it up. This time I needed to switch it up, because I had, like I said, I had my basket that I made like a month ago, and then I would get bored with it, so I'd grab something else and throw it in there, and grab something else and throw it in there, and pretty soon my basket was like loaded down with stuff, you know, and it was kind of crazy. So that's my makeup basket for the next little while anyways. And the lipstick that I have on today is an Estee Lauder one, and it's kind of old. I think it's called Watermelon Fizz. This is such a pretty color, but I don't know if this is discontinued. It smells so good and sweet. Isn't it pretty? I really like it. That's what that looks like. Watermelon Fizz. It's just a really pretty shade. So, okay, you guys, well, thanks for tuning in. I just thought I'd show you what's going on my face for the next little while. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right, have a good one.